Hello and welcome to episode 45 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got two games for you. We are at home to Exeter City in League One and away to Wrexham, also in League One. Since you're last with me, we've been in quite good form, so let's get straight on with it and see if we can continue that. And I'll show you the team for the Exeter game in just a moment. Okay, the team to face Exeter then is Smith in goal, back four of Earl, Thomas, Johnson and Daly Campbell, Vella and Metcalfe in midfield, Mather and Ross and Hayes behind Fitzpatrick up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well the assistant manager wants me to suggest that we show everyone the recent praises justified and put on a real show. I'm going to go with it, why not? And let's get out there and see if we can get the win. So we are at home. Obviously, being an Argyle fan, I want to beat Exeter very, very much indeed. We will go above them if we manage to do it. So, fingers crossed we can. So I'm going to demand more at this stage after 10 minutes. We've not had a shot yet. And Exeter are well on top at this stage. So we need to get back in the match as quickly as we can. The bad news is we've picked up an injury. Metcalfe is going to have to be replaced by Wiradoo. So let's start the match again. We'll demand more. Once again. We do finally have a highlight to enjoy. Smith plays it out to Earl at left back, who comes infield, plays it in to Hayes, but Hayes doesn't get there. And Exeter have scored through Petri Toivonen. And yeah, Josh Earl's pass was the crucial element of that goal. So demanding more. And let's see if we can put it right. And we're approaching the half-time whistle. There's 2 added minutes. Half-time, Fleetwood 0, Exeter 1. Let's want a much better display in the second half. And the players I'm going to take off at half-time. Josh Earl, without a shadow of a doubt. And bring on Bailey McCann. And also Darnell Johnson, who will be replaced by Denel Simiu. And let's get the second half underway. Hit them with a demand more again. And my final change, I don't know yet. Wormleighton with the throw in for Exeter into Plange. Wormleighton gets his cross in, and Janeel Bennett has made it 2-0. Just 5 minutes into the second half. I think it's probably time for a berate at this stage. As we get it clear, Ross. Pennington manages to win it for Exeter. Plange into the box. Thomas gets it away. McCann to Hayes. Hayes is dispossessed. And Exeter hit the woodwork. Thomas gets it clear. And I'm going to take Fitzpatrick. In fact, I'm not. I'm going to have to take Mather off. And bring on Damar Brown. Simiu to Wiradoo, to Daly Campbell on the right. He charges down the right wing. Fitzpatrick is in and Gets the goal. Do I want to make the change? Yes, I do. And we continue with our quest for an equaliser. Plange now for Exeter. Back to Stubbs. Wormleighton on the right to Plange. Thomas dispossesses him but then gives the ball away. And we've won it back, but deep in our own territory. Hayes now looking for an out ball. Finds Brown. Back to Thomas. Ball forward. Finds Fitzpatrick. Out to Daly Campbell. Wiredu plays it in for Hayes. Hayes shot. And Cian Hayes makes it Fleetwood Town 2. Exeter City 2. We've levelled it up. Can we go on and get the winner? We've got half an hour to find it. And we can make another sub. Can we get Vela off? Not really. Our options essentially are bring on a winger or a striker. And we've already brought on a left winger. I think we'll take Ross off and bring on Quesada Thorne as Luke Plange gets Exeter back into the lead while I'm debating that substitution. Yes, we'll continue with it and we'll need a little bit of a reshuffle. As we will put Damar Brown on into the middle. So swapping those attacking three behind the striker around a little to try and get back into the match. Demand more. And I think we've got one more change left in us. No, we haven't. We've used them all. And we've got about 7 minutes to try and find another equaliser. I'm going to go with a berate. Daly Campbell with the throw-in into Brown. Pennington clears. Simiu is turned by Toivonen. Surely that was a foul. But no, Toivonen is allowed to continue. Simiu wins it back. Finds Smith in goal, who comes out of his area. Plays it down the right for Hayes. Hayes needs to get across him while he's got space. He's in the area. And actually, very nearly found the back of the net. It's a throw-in. And the highlight continues. McCann's throw. Into Brown. McCann crosses. Hayes beaten to it. Daly Campbell. And the highlight comes to an end. And I think we are going to be on the end of another defeat. And just about deserved by Exeter. Full time, Fleetwood 2, Exeter 3. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode as we make the trip to Wrexham. And the team for this one, Pym in goal, back four of Quesada Thorne, Orr, Stickland and Johnson. Hendry and Wiredu in midfield. Mather, Vela and Brown supporting Ross up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well, the assistant manager is recommending the media have given you a lot of credit lately, given that we lost the last game. No. I'm going to say I expect to win today. And let's go out there and try and get it. So, let's kick things off. Wrexham matching us up with a 4-2-3-1. So, it'll be a straight fight for which is the best team rather than which is the best system. So let's encourage the lads early on. It's been a relatively even first 20 minutes. Wrexham having the edge on shots. We've got the edge on XG. And it is Wrexham on the attack. Kane into the area. Wiradou's header away. And Wrexham pick up the loose ball and manage to hit the post with a long range effort. And the highlight comes to an end. So demand more definitely needed. As we head it clear again, but only as far as Stewart. Wright plays it into the area. Hamer plays it to Stevenson, and Dylan Stevenson gives Wrexham the lead with a thumping finish. It's Wrexham 1, Fleetwood 0, and we're staring down the barrel of back-to-back defeats now. So demand more is absolutely imperative as soon as we can. And I'm thinking probably 2 changes at half time. Question is which 2? There are plenty of candidates. In fact, I'm going to go with 1, and there is a clear standout candidate to come off. Shooting's not been good enough, and the standout candidate to come off is Jordan Ross, bringing on Daniel Fitzpatrick. And let's get out there and see what we can do. Right, fire up the team. And let's see if that has the desired effect. A lot of the faces have gone green. So those are good reactions. Right, Zach Orr might need to come off. And we'll bring on Simiu. And Wrexham have scored again. Morgan Whittaker with the goal. And it's 2-0. And we are in grave danger of another defeat now. Wiradou I'm going to take off. And bring on Silko Thomas. And we've got a penalty. I'm not sure for what. But Hendry with the spot kick. Saved by the goalkeeper. And Regan Hendry is there to mop up the bits and get us a consolation goal at this stage. Yeah, we'll confirm that change. And let's make the change to take Vela off. And bring on Kian Hayes. Right, Stevenson's shot goes wide. And we're going to have a little bit of a switch around in the attacking 3. So Mather will go into the middle. Hayes out to the left. Confirm that change. Thomas plays it back to Stickland. Thomas into Hayes. Hayes turns. Plays it into Mather. Mather's ball forward. Fitzpatrick doesn't get there. Can he close Ingram down? No, he can't. Stickland's header is picked up by Cottrell. And Cottrell bursts in and very nearly adds a third for Wrexham. Demand more incoming. And we're out of subs. So the guys out there now are going to have to be the ones to get us back into it. Hendry forward for Brown on the right hand side. Brown's ball in. It's cleared. Cottrell's flick on. Hendry picks up the loose ball for us and hits the shot over the top. And we're running out of time to get back into the match. We've got 15 minutes left. And we need a demand more as the ball comes into our penalty area, headed away. Johnson comes down the right hand side, plays it forward for Brown, plays it out to the left hand side for Hayes, who's given up on it. I hope he's injured. He's not, so I'm bemused as to why he made no attempt to go after it. Stickland to Thomas, ball forward for Brown in the area. Brown shot, Demar Brown makes it 2-2, and it is an equaliser. We're back on level terms. Wrexham 2, Fleetwood 2. 10 minutes to try and find a winner. So encourage will be the tone this time, providing we're not behind when I get the chance to use it. Abim Bowler plays it into Whittaker. He's played it into Wright, and Scott Wright buries the chance. And it is Wrexham 3, Fleetwood 2. We're behind again, so it will be a demand more now that will be forthcoming. We've got 5 minutes to find a goal. Mather with the corner into the middle, headed away. And Thomas hits the shot wide. And we remain behind. And it does look now like we are staring down the barrel of 2 defeats on the spin in this episode. Ingram's ball forward. Stickland wins it. Mather, Brown, Johnson to Thomas. Ball over the top. Fitzpatrick, Hendry gets it back. Quesada Thorne to Mather. Sam Mather has put it in the back of the net. And it is an equaliser. Wrexham 3, Fleetwood 3. There's seconds remaining. Surely that is now a point secured. It is Wrexham 3, Fleetwood 3. The final score. I'll be back in a moment with the league table and telling you what's up on the next episode. Okay, so here is the league table then, and as you can see we're in 12th position with 7 wins, 6 draws and 6 defeats from 19 matches, 27 points on the board, 9 adrift of the playoffs. We do have a game in hand, so let's have a look now at what's coming up on the next episode, and I will bring you back. I want to get a fair few games done. So I think what I'll do, I'll play all the way through to the last 2 games of December and bring you back for Wigan at home and MK Dons away. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. If you haven't, by all means give a thumbs down, but please leave me a comment as to why. And thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.